All right, here it is, the Nyxi Warrior. Yet another GameCube controller. Okay, all right, so as far as feel. All right, well, right off the bat, weird back buttons that I don't like. And they're not terribly positioned. I think they're actually pretty well positioned, but I don't like them. Okay, analogs. Oh, so much better. Did they go clicky here? Oh, they did. Oh, horrendously clicky. Those are good. Ew. Ugh. Clicky, clicky, clicky D-pad. Proper notched gate. Very good. Okay, all right, here we go. Face buttons, very important. It's definitely an improvement upon the Wizard, but as far as like the height, but let's see here. Oh God, why would you do that? Oh my gosh. It's terrible. Clicky. That's actually my favorite part of this, the like home button built into the, or I guess it's not the home button. Where is it? I think it would be the home button. I'm not sure. These change the distance, or what does? Oh, very good. So yeah, you can remove the back buttons. Very good, very good. I like that a lot. These are the distance adjusters. Yeah, I like the distance adjusters a lot. I definitely like it to be a full pull, hair triggered, and I don't really have a point for that, use for that. Well, you know, it's not super far off, but not loving it. Now, compare that to the Holy Grail. All right, let's see here. It's a little bit wider, which I like. I like that because GameCube is a bit small. But as you can see, the C-stick is not identical. They went with a weird concave stick cap on the left analog, which was ill-advised. Obviously, it's a bigger D-pad, which is a good thing. But it's clicky instead of membrane, which is bad. So yeah. Now, very crucial to it is how they feel in the handle. And I mean, you can see pretty obviously that the WaveBird has this nice notch there. This does not. And so when you're holding it, it's not as comfortable. It's just not. Like, even though it's smaller, this it has more room for your hands, for your fingers, so on the back, which is important. All right, well, comparison. Not that I'm gonna be surprised. All right, very crucial. LNR, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You feel that spring? Oh yeah. Very good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clicky, but not too clicky. Gorgeous. Compared to, like, that's not actually that far off. It doesn't have the resistance that the spring in this has, but it feels good enough. It's close. It's very close. Now, Z. I don't even know if you can hear that in the recording. I can barely hear it. It's so quiet, but it feels fantastic compared to garbage, trash. Let's all right, let's see here. Yeah, the height is wrong. They still messed it up. It's better, but it's still wrong. All right, see how the Y and the A are like at the exact same height compared to the OEM, where the A is lower than Y just a bit, and it matters. It matters so much. And I don't understand why they keep putting out these controllers that are garbage imitations. It's like, dude, if you're gonna spend the money to develop it, how about you, I don't know, talk to one person that actually plays with a GameCube controller? I think that's all you need to do. Talk to one diehard, and you get all the friggin' input you need. Literally, just make it exactly the same, but with Bluetooth functionality. That's all you have to do. It's so simple. Nice kickback. It's quiet, but it feels good. It's smooth compared to disgusting, clicky garbage. You can't play that at night. You can't chill in the quiet and play that. You'll bother everyone else in the house. And yes, the D-pad size is a massive improvement, but the fact that this is membrane compared to clicky garbage, it's just so... It's like Elite Gamer, basically. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool. And I was hopeful that this was gonna not suck. I didn't actually read about it. The only thing I read on it was that it had Hall triggers, and I was like, oh heck yeah, I want that. Unfortunately, that's the only thing that they did really well here. Well, they did make the back buttons removable, which is fantastic. But yeah, the best the best GameCube-esque feature of it is the Hall triggers, where it feels almost right. They could have put springs in there to make it feel exactly right, but why would you do that when you can sell garbage and people will fawn over it? Let's see here. Oh, did they make it easier to get this out? They did. Awesome. Yeah, that's good. Nice big column there. Look at that. Look at that prettyfulness. Yeah, I approve of that. Now, how do I get it back on? And then this goes right there. I'll find it eventually. Okay, it's there, and I swear I saw it. There, and then twist. Woohoo! I mean, I guess I'll go play with it. The triggers are they're just not right. They're good, but they're not right. And the face buttons, they're all micro switches, which is gross. D-pad, micro switches. And it just doesn't... I mean, I don't use the D-pad that much, so I don't know that it matters, but it doesn't rock the way that I feel it should. The C-stick is off. I don't like it. It's annoying, but whatever. All right, so I've played with it now for... I'm really not sure. A lot of hours, though. I did not hate these micro switch face buttons as much as I thought I would. I thought I would truly despise them, and I do strongly dislike how they sound But the way they feel is it's actually nice. I like it for this. You could get in there and unsolder what's in there and solder in some quiet micro switches if it is indeed why can't I remember what they're called? But the mouse click micro switches. If it is those, it's a simple swap. I'm not in love with this controller overall, so I don't think I'll put in that effort. But one thing I friggin' love about it, this D-pad, at least, not the micro switch. I hate the micro switch, but the feel of the D-pad itself and the size of it, it is wonderful. You know, I don't use the D-pad for much, so my opinion there is, I don't know how much that's worth. Oh, these triggers are glorious. I love them so much. It's a shame that they used these gross micro switch on the shoulder buttons. There we go. Oh, the size is good though. The size of the plastic itself is really nice. Hey, I see light getting out. La. The size of the bumpers is really nice. The size of the triggers is really nice. It's not as awful to use as the Nyxi Wizard one, the Joy-Cons that you'd slide into the Switch or use as one controller akin to this. I really think they should have updated the Nyxi Wizard to be better instead of coming out with this, because there's nothing this does that the Wizard can't do. And there's stuff the Wizard does that this doesn't. So they could have... It does have some features like the removable back buttons that Wizard doesn't have, but they could have added that to an update. This makes utterly no sense. But whatever, you know. I'm just, consumer. Well, what do I know? I love that you can remove the back buttons. That is so crucial for me because I don't like back buttons. They're not enjoyable to me. One thing that's very wrong is the Y to A transition, and I don't understand why these companies keep coming out with these GameCube replica controllers without properly replicating it. Like, it can be wider, that's fine. That makes sense, in fact. I would like it if they changed the handles a little bit. But the face buttons, it should be nearly exactly the same. And it's not. And the C-stick was wrong. It's fine, I guess. I don't recommend buying it. It's certainly not as good as it should be. It tries to be a premium controller and it just isn't. I hate this stick cap design where it's all like rough there. I don't know why you would do that. Again. Just frigging copy the thing that you're trying to copy. It's not that hard. Like I figured, I really do enjoy the triggers. They're very comfortable, but they are not GameCube triggers. So that's a big deal. Like, you're imitating the GameCube controller. Maybe you should try to imitate the GameCube controller. And I don't know, I didn't like that the feel was different. You can see on the WaveBird, there's a nice space there, and that doesn't exist on this. Love that you can remove the back buttons, because I hate back buttons, so that's fantastic. That's a great way to solve that issue. It's like some people want them, some people don't. Make it removable. Ta-da! Love that the triggers are adjustable from short press, short pull, to long press, long pull. It's wonderful. That's just a good idea. That's how they should be. I really wish that they had put two springs in the triggers, the way that the Nitro Deck has, because the Nitro Deck, the feel on the Nitro deck is perfect, man. Friggin' perfect. So yeah, I mean, overall, it's an unideal replacement for a WaveBird. If you're looking for a WaveBird replacement, a modern WaveBird, this ain't it. It ain't it. If you're looking for a sort of similar but kind of janky sounding replacement, yeah, sure, go for it. Why not? It's a controller that functions pretty well. It has native X input, works on Switch, works on Android. Sure, just why not? Personally, I think it's not worth it. The error rate was 0.0 on both, and the polling rate was 115. You know, it's $70, and it's not worth $70. It's not. And for $70, it should come with the correct stick caps, because neither of them are correct. It should have quiet triggers, because shoulder buttons, because hey, guess what? It's quiet on the GameCube. Like I said, it functions well. I just don't think that it is worth getting.